Dang, that's such an abstract question. Wait, can I get a different question?
Yeah, because now I have to think about like what part of myself do I feel like I'm missing. I miss the part of myself that didn't care. I think that I am pretty confident and I like how things go for me, but the fact that I analyze it and I think about it and I give it attention is something that I don't think I used to do. I think I used to have like a more careless energy, and I'm trying to get back to that.
The biggest thing that I miss is like doing things for the sake of doing them. I think especially once we get to college, it kind of gets in the cycle of you gotta do it for an internship, to get a job, to eventually secure an official position or whatever. And I sometimes miss just like doing random things just because I want to do them. And I feel like because I don't have as much time, I don't really get to do that as much.
Things like I used to be like so passionate about running, and that's something I don't like think about as much anymore. Or, like at home, I love to cook, and that's like a hobby that's really hard to have when you live in a dorm. And then also like environmentalism and like politics are things that I used to think about a lot more. That like as I'm busier, like they kind of tend to go first.
I wish I read books more for fun. I feel like I kind of like lost my love for reading just because of how much assigned reading I had to do for like school. Also like maybe drawing, art, more basketball, things like that. I don't know.
I guess like I miss being able to be childish or like immature and get away with that, because like even now I'm still immature and childish, but I can't get away with that as easily. Like in high school, I'll be cussing around with my teacher and be like, "Hey, yo, teach."
The ability to see like beauty in like super tiny things. So weather-wise, like I really like clouds, so clouds like excite me very easily. And I think more recently I've been less like just focused on that.
I'm a housekeeper. I've been here 10 years. I just love what I do. I've been doing it with my mom since I was 9, and it's just something I love doing. Keeping everything clean, everything safe. I really don't know, because everything I do, I love about myself. So I don't know if I lost anything with this coronavirus. I just feel like I'm still the same person. Maybe a little crazier, but other than that, I'm still the same person. I probably shouldn't have said that, but...
I missed having time for myself. I think that it helped me get out of my mind, because during COVID, I had a lot of time to focus on myself. So it's giving me something to do, which is nice. But I'm losing myself in another way. And just the work.
My creativity. When I was in middle school and high school, I got a lot of new ideas. But now, I kind of shift into a routine that kind of reduced my creativity.
I miss the drive and like passion that I had when I first came here. I don't know. I've also grown a lot since then. So like there are things that I miss, but I'm also like I wouldn't be happy if I was still the person that I was then. Even though like I don't necessarily have as much drive to just do hours and hours of work anymore, like as an engineer, but like I'm glad that I have almost moved on, because it's like I used to just focus on school so much and draw all of like my personal value from like getting good grades, but now it's like I'm just vibing, doing me, and doing the best that I can. That's all I can really ask myself to do.
I've also realized that craving is something that I realize that I can never have again. It's nothing more than energy expended that I'll never get back, and it's at some point I kind of realized like what's the point in holding on to like something that I'll never retrieve, instead of like embracing what I have and just being grateful that I even woke up from when I passed out. So yeah.